everybody, it is the Epic Creeper here, and today we're back on hypixel Skyblock, and today I want to be showing you guys some different methods to earn money on Skyblock, the different phases in early game, mid game, and late game, and also some extra details. I'll put the timestamps in the description if you want to skip to the different places in the video. Generally just showing you the different techniques and little tips and tricks that you can also employ into your money making. And yeah, let's jump straight onto it. Alright, so for the early game methods, so the first method I would recommend if you're in the early game is definitely to go to the deep caverns. Now this is where you're going to be starting off in the early game. You're going to be in probably the deep caverns doing the mining, all that stuff. So the first way to make money I recommend you is go to the lapis quarry in here, and then you can start mining the lapis and also killing these zombies. Now why should you kill these zombies? Well, every time you kill these guys you have a small chance of getting lapis armor, which you can sell to the merchant for about, the chest plate is about 2k coins, the legs are like 1.25, and the boots and the helmet is 1k, which is a decent amount for starting off the game. And also you can just generally get like a small amount of money from killing these. And mining the lapis allows you to also sell the lapis, or you can make them to grand experience bottles, which you can also sell on the auction house. Another method is if we go all the way down to the Obsidian Sanctuary or the Diamond Reserve. If you're good enough to survive the Obsidian Sanctuary, obviously come down here. You can kill these higher level mobs, which have a chance to drop protection 5 minor armor. Now this sells for a little bit more than lapis armor, which you can sell for like the chest plate for like 4k and stuff like that. You also mine the diamonds, which can give you money. And also generally you want to make a diamond minion, which is a good minion in the early game to make you money. You can sell the diamonds to the merchants, and that's basically a cool way to earn money. Another extra tip is you should always look at the calendar for, I recommend the Season of Jerry. Team Jerry, you can go to the Jerry workshop, and when the events, you should collect all the presents, which you can sell for a lot of money. And when the event starts, you can get, you can kill the monsters there, and then when the 5 rounds end, you get like 10 red presents, which at the current price, if you go to the hub over here, the current price for gifts are selling for, in the bazaar, they're selling for 49, 50k each, 49k, so 50k, you can earn yourself 500k coins just from red gifts. You probably earn about 700, 800k at the current price of recording, which is a pretty good amount of money if you ask me. It's enough to get you probably at least hardened diamond armor, maybe even end armor even. End armor is like 100k nowadays. It's so cheap, and you should probably get those because it's good for surviving in the end. Now, one more way of making money if we come to our current island. Okay, I just fell off. That's great, but actually that's good. So one more way of making money in the early game is I also recommend building pumpkin farms. Now pumpkin farms are good. You can sell them to merchants for loads of money. Or you can craft them to pumpkin boots or farmer boots and sell them on EAH. You might have a chance to get more money out of it than just selling the pumpkins themselves. And this is definitely a good way to make money. It does take quite a long time to build like a full pumpkin farm, and it will be even better if you build multiple layers, but that also takes a lot of time. So this is the design I went with, just pumpkins, seeds, water, glowstone, and then repeat the process all the way across, and this can get you tons of money. Now some people are saying melons are better because melons actually sells for 9 coins a melon block, as to pumpkins only sells for 4 coins. And you might be thinking, well, obviously melons are much better because it sells for 9 coins, over double than pumpkins. Well, what you actually don't know is if you farm melons with a silk touch axe, which is definitely a lot more practical than not using silk touch axe, or else your inventory will fill it in about 5 seconds. You don't actually get farming XP, I believe. Which means you don't have a chance, if we go to your skills, you don't have a chance to get the double crops or triple crops or quadruple crops from the farming skill. Because as you see, as you level up your farming, you get a higher chance to get crops. Currently, I'm working my way to farming level 20, which will grant me 80% chance, I believe, to get more double crops. And that means if you can get to like farming, let's say level 40, you eventually can get triple crops, which means you can have a chance to get free pumpkins from one, which also means that you'll be selling for 12 coins as opposed to 9 coins per melon, because you can never get, you can never get double or triple from melon crops, which is a lot worse. So, and when you reach level 25, if you didn't know, you also guarantee double crops, so you're guaranteed 8 coins, which is still worse, but you slowly work your way up, and then slowly gradually becomes much better than melon, so it's good in the long term. It's a good long-term investment. Now, for the mid-game methods, there aren't actually too many ways to make money in the mid-game. Now, first of all, I still would recommend building pumpkin farms, because obviously you can keep getting your farming level up on getting more pumpkins each harvest. So that's still a viable way of making money. Now, another method I recommend is if we go to the hub. Now, if you go to the park area and go to the Viking, you can do the fish hat and the water bucket little quest, and he will open up a shop for you. If you don't know how to do that, you can look up online. If you open the shop, you can also buy a Raider's Axe for about 140,000 coins, which is quite the low if you're just starting off. But once you get that, you can maybe consider buying one of these, maxing it out, like my one over here, which has a lot of enchants on it. And as you see, why do you want this? Well, if you look down there, I might zoom into it. It says earn plus 20 coins on monster kills. Now, that may not seem a lot, but you actually can get a lot of coins. Now, what do you do with this? Now, there's two different things you can do with it. Number one, if you're not too powerful yet, if you can't go to the end yet, if you can't like survive the Enderman, I recommend going to the crypt in here in the coal mine. So these guys, when you kill them, let's see. Currently I have 368. Let's bank these in my purse. So I'm 0 in the bank, and we kill one of these. As you can see, I already got 84 coins, which is really good. And we kill one more. We gain a lot of coins. We're getting 250 from free kills, which is really good. If you have the Scavenger 4 enchantment with the Scavenger Talisman, which you can buy from the Adventurer. And the Scavenger 4 you can earn from the Jerry event, which I mentioned earlier, which is also a good way of making money. You can also open the presents, or you can have other people open presents and gifting them to you, and have a slight chance of getting Scavenger 4, which is a really good enchant for making money. But as you can see, I've only been here for about 30 seconds, and I've already earned 1,000 coins, which is really good. Now, the Enderman method is actually much better. Why the reason? Now, in the cryptos, you can also do Slayer quests, which is good. You can use the Raider's Axe with it, which is you can also consistently earn money, so you're not losing too much money from doing Slayer quests. But if we head on over to the end, what you can do in the end, if you're able to get strong enough Raider's Axe, if you have good enough stats, you can come down all the way down to these Endermen right here. Now, why? If you kill these, if you're able one tap right now, I can't really because I have a critical potion activated. I just have 80 crit chance for demonstrating. So right now I have 1,686 coins. If I kill an Enderman, I get about 200 or 150 coins about, which is a lot of money. You can kill these guys for even more money. And what's better about this is you also have a small chance to get Ender Armor, which you can sell for about 20k coins, and also a very slight chance of Enderman pets. Blue one sells for like nothing nowadays, but you still have a slight chance to get an epic or legendary one. If you get a legendary one, you can sell for 50 mil, which is really good. Or you can use it to grind summoning eyes, which will come in a later method. Apparently these guys are placing summoning eyes, so I'm gonna leash this dragon real quick. Save off, gonna hit on it. Where is it? Oh wow, I can really not play this game. Where is he? Oh, it's over there. Let's get a hit on it. My aim is terrible today. Jesus Christ, let's get those hits on them. Alright, we're good, we're good. Actually, let's just do some more damage. Look how fast the dragon's dying. Everyone's so good at the game nowadays. The dragons dying so fast. And also, if you haven't seen my other video where I fought 10 dragons in a row, you should check that out. It cost us like all of our money. Alright, we got it. Position 7, we got 4 frags. Epic. Now, the final method for mid-game I would personally recommend is using magma farms. Now, magma farms make you tons upon tons of money. I personally recommend level 7 magma minions. Currently, I don't have it set up on my island, so I don't have the visual for it. But these can make you tons of money in the mid-game. Now, for example, a stack of magma cream actually can sell you for about 81k coins to the merchant, which is a pretty decent amount of money. And you can also chuck enchanted charcoal in them, and they will make even more money if you go to the hub. But you can also boost your magma farms if you can collect one of these guys. If we go to here and we type magma cubes, so you can get these magma cubes from killing the magma bosses and have a chance of dropping it. Now, the ability we're looking for is the first one, which is slimy minions. Now, if you read it, it says slime minions work 7.2 faster while on the island. You might be thinking, well, magma cubes are magma, they're just slime. Well, apparently it actually works on magma as well, which means if you AFK on your island with that pet equipped, the magmas will work faster, which also in theory will get you more money, which is really good. And I've actually heard, I haven't really tried it too much before, but I've heard it can make you like a couple million a day if you have like a full on magma farm setup with the pet equipped and you AFK. So if you AFK a lot, this is definitely a good way to make money. Now, for the final money making methods, I recommend coming into the end. Now, there are 2 things you can do. Number 1, I still recommend you grinding Enderman, so as you have small chance of getting pets. You can probably drink like magic find, it will help you a little bit in getting pets. Or you can also come down here, you can also grind summoning eyes. Now currently, as of recording, summoning eyes are going for about 640k to the bazaar merchant, which is a pretty decent amount. If you sell to auction, you get like 500k or something. It's not that good. But if you can grind zealots, you can get summoning eyes, and obviously summoning eyes make you a lot of money. And as the time recording, obsidian is actually also a viable way of making money if you sell it to the bazaar merchant, which is why grinding coming to the dragon's nest is also a really good way of making money. So, and also people like to use the explosive bows, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, you can try using those as well. I've never actually tried using them, or I've heard they're pretty good and also annoying. But you can also kill obsidian defenders, which give you obsidian. Now, if we take this obsidian, and then we go to the bazaar merchant at lobby. If we go over to the bazaar merchant, currently, if we go to the mining category, obsidian is selling for 46 coins right now. If you sell it right now, 46 coins per obsidian. And if we go to enchant obsidian, 9k coins. And that also means if you sell a stack of enchanted obsidian, you can get about 600 to 700k. And which is why I've got actually a bunch of obsidian minions set up right now, because currently that's kind of the meta. The only reason they're so high is because as of recording, the tree capitator was just like released a couple days ago in the obsidian collection, which is why people want to enchant obsidian right now. So it's like a cool little jungle axe upgrade, which is actually pretty good, I believe. But the main point is that you can sell obsidian to the bazaar merchant. We come over here, we just click sell instantly. I'm just getting 3k coins from that. But obsidian, obsidian actually takes a bunch of it. Obsidian is part of most of the 3k coins actually. It's 1,470 coins just from killing two obsidian defenders. And we already got half stack of obsidian, which sold for 1,400 coins. Now the strategy currently is to actually grind summoning eyes and obsidian defenders at the same time, which will give you the highest yield of money, and that is a pretty good endgame making method as well. Now one more method is I would still personally recommend snow minions. Snow minions with diamond spreading super compactor, they're still a viable way of money, because currently a good money making method is bazaar, like checking the bazaar, seeing what's the meta. The snow minions are always a consistent way of making money. You can always still earn millions. So it's a consistent way where you don't have to keep changing your minions if you're lazy. So that's still a viable way of making money. Now, a couple more tips that I also want to mention out is generally you can also do auction flipping methods and bazaar flipping methods. There's some tutorials online to show how to do that. You can look those up online. I'm not going to go over those in detail. You can also always keep up with the meta with bazaar and seeing what minions make the most money, so you can place those minions down to generate you money. And also always follow the general meta that's going on. Currently it's Obsidian. If you want Treecapitators, keep looking at the forums, keep looking at what the community is saying. And one more tip is I'll personally recommend to always put diamond spreading if you can into your minions, because it's literally free money. So I don't know why you wouldn't want it. It sells for it's just free money, so I don't know why you wouldn't want it. And those are the tips for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash smash the like button down below. Also hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys next time, another video. Bye everybody.